If you're a coach and you've been trying to create an app with Lovable or in this new vibe coding area where you're like, I'm going to make my own thing, and it's just not been turning out the way you want it, then I want you to watch this video all the way to the end for two big reasons. Number one, I'm going to share with you 5 things today that are going to help you be better than 99% of Lovable users. It is going to make your outputs so much better. Your clients are going to love you. You're going to love the productivity you get. And also, I have an invitation for you at the very end of this video. So make sure you stick around to the end of that. And so without further ado, let's just get right into these 5 things, okay? And the first point, I want you to imagine, maybe you bought a house, maybe you haven't, but when we were buying a house, we get with our realtor. Our realtor is going to be like Lovable in this case. And we go to our realtor and we say, imagine we said this, hey, we want to buy a house. Okay, what's your budget? Not sure. Okay, how many bedrooms do you want? Also not sure. Okay, how many bathrooms? You know what? Just give us some options and tell us what you think. The realtor is going to go off of their experience and probably not find anything that you like, okay? On the other hand, if I tell my realtor, I want a 3-bedroom house, 1.5 bath, I want it to be in this part of town, I want to be in this budget, and these are the features that I'm looking for, they are going to give you so much better of an output. And that's why number one, you have to decide before you build, okay? You have to build out some type of build brief, some type of MVP, something that you can take in to Lovable or working through it with Lovable so that you can actually build out the thing that you want, okay? And for me, and inside of my community, and the thing that I'm going to invite you to at the very end of this is I have created an AI coach named Alfie, and Alfie walks you through the people you serve, the things that you're trying to do, and he will help you get a Lovable ready build brief so that you can submit that into Lovable and actually start to get the things that you want out of it. So that's number one, decide before you build. Number two, and before I tell you what number 2 is, I want you to think about a Disney trip, okay? Maybe you don't have kids, maybe you do have kids. I've got kids and we're planning a trip to Disney next year. And the thing is, when you go to Disney, it's going to be our first time. We've never been to Disney, but it's going to be our first time. And obviously we want to do everything. Obviously we want to create like detailed itineraries. Obviously we want to, go visit all the parks, do all these things. But if you have kids, you know that that's like probably impossible. My kids are 6 and 4. And so point number 2 is I want you to scope smaller than what you feel comfortable with, okay? Just like our Disney trip, like I'm probably going to have to scope smaller than I think. Like maybe we don't visit every single park. Maybe we don't have every single day planned out of every single thing because chaos is going to happen. And it's the same thing within your app, okay? In Lovable, if you try to do too many things, you're going to do none of them well. But if you're able to hone in on a couple things that really hit the pain points of the people that you're serving, or if you're creating a productivity tool, like you're specifically hitting the thing that you want to hit, it is going to be so much better for you. You have to scope smaller than what feels comfortable. That's number 2. Number 3, this one is really important. And I want to share with you, we're getting our basement finished right now. And inside of our basement finishing, like I have a contractor, he's got people that work here. I've been talking with them. I want you to imagine that I just told the contractor, maybe I decided before I built, I said, these are the things that I want. Maybe I took away some features to scope smaller, right? Like maybe I got the first 2 right. But this third one, what if I just said, this is exactly what I want and I want you to go do it and I don't talk to him? Do you think it's going to turn out the way I want it? Probably not. Do you think it's going to give me some of the features that I really want in the basement, but I didn't pick out in the very beginning? Probably not. Do you think I'm going to know, like we have to pick tile? Do you think I'm going to know how much tile to pick out? Probably not. And that's why number 3, I want you to use Lovable to think, not just execute. Like Lovable's not just here so that you can click through, do the things that you wanted to do, and that's it. Like it's literally here to chat with you. And I want to show you a new feature inside of Lovable. It's this Lovable chat, okay? And in order to demonstrate this, I made this dog, right? I didn't take any of the examples, by the way, so far to build this. I just said, I want you to build me a page with a picture of a dog that flips. Look at that. It's so cute. Okay, but there's this chat feature, and this is crucial for you guys to be better than other Lovable users. So you're going to click this really simply. If I just say, how can I make this app better? How can I make this app better? I'm just chatting with him, right? You need to chat with Lovable, not just use it as an execution tool, but really use it as a thinking tool so that these things can turn out the way that you want them, all right? And number 4 is another one. I'm going to give you another house analogy because, moving into a house is awesome. Like moving into a new house, it's great. You can start to, get things loaded in. You can get like the TV where you want it. You get the bed where you want it. But I want you to imagine that you moved into a house. Maybe you had movers, maybe you moved it all in yourself, and you just put boxes all together in one room. You're just like, yep, there's all the boxes. My bed's going to go upstairs. And you're kind of sleeping in the house. The house doesn't really feel real at that point. It's kind of like I moved into this house, I bought it, but it doesn't feel right. Like it's not feeling like the way that I want it to feel. And the same way in Lovable, like I want you to make it feel real early on, okay? And just like the house analogy, like when you move in, what they usually say and what people told us is that we want you to unbox one room, like just get one room completely done. And for us, that was the kitchen, naturally. Having kids, it's just what it is. And so you have to get like that little bit unpacked early on. And so for Lovable, again, some features that they have Lovable Cloud, they have Lovable AI. You guys can start to utilize these things into your apps. These are two huge features. Before, you used to have to get API keys. Before, you have to build things out in Supabase. You do not have to do that as of a few months ago. You can do everything right here inside of Lovable. So make it feel real, make it have a login, make it have AI features, make it give you progress reports. Like there's all these things in the background that can be working for you, but still keeping the scope really small on your app. But that's number 4, making it feel real early on. And number 5, and this one is really cool and something that will allow you to have way more momentum. And I want you to think about building Legos. I have 2 kids. I've got a wife. We all love Legos. We have like Lego time that we do together. It's really fun. But the thing with Legos is, right, you get a book. Look, oh my gosh, I have a book right here. This is perfect. So you get one of these books, right? And this is cool because it's like this is a 3-in-1 that my son actually just did. But there's so many options, right? Like there's so many options of what to do. And when you first build your app, there's going to be so many things that you see that you want to fix. You know, just like my son, when he saw this, he was like, man, I want to build all these things. But you need to make small iterations, but you need to do it fast. Just like a Lego, right? Like I'm not going through and looking at all these pages and saying, okay, I'm going to do all this right now. It's like, no, I'm going to take the pieces that it tells me to take and I'm going to put it in. And for you, you're going to take the small pieces of the app that you want to change or that you want to iterate. You're going to plug those in, you're going to change it, and you're going to continue on. You're going to build that momentum. And finally, it's going to get to a place where you're like, oh my gosh, this is actually the app that I've wanted to build forever. I've built momentum. And it's because of these 5 things. It's because you decided before you built. You made the decision on what you wanted to build before you build it, and then you took that into Lovable. Number 2, you scoped smaller than what you felt comfortable with. You went down to almost like a couple, 3 to 5 features that are really, really keyed in on the things that you want to do. You use Lovable to think. And it wasn't just an execution tool for you. You're using the chat feature. You're starting to talk to Lovable about what things can I make this better with? How should I do this? How can you help me in this area with Lovable Cloud and Lovable AI? And that's really number 4, is making it real early on, like not just having an app with no backend. Like you're building in the database, you're building in the AI features all right here inside of Lovable without any extra add-ins or plugins or anything like that. And number 5, you're making those small iterations. You're doing it fast. You're picking up that momentum. So decide, build small, iterate fast. That is going to make you better than 99% of Lovable users out there. And if you're still out there and you're struggling and you watch this video and you're like, Josh, I want to know more. I don't know how I can really get this going for my business or whatever it is. I have such an exciting thing for you. On February 2nd, I have a live workshop inside of a brand new community that I've started on school called Build with AI. And inside of this workshop, we are going to create your build brief. We're going to put that inside of Lovable, and we are going to build out your first app. And it's probably going to look not the way that you want it right away, but that's why we make those small iterations fast. That's why watching this video and putting these things into practice is so important. But it's going to be 2 hours. And if you look right here, we're going to do the setup. We're going to discover with Alfie, which is the tool that I just showed you a minute ago, that'll go through everything with you to help you decide really who you're working with, what you're helping them with, what their pain points are, and what the 3 to 5 features is that you want inside of your app. We're going to do the MVP scoping. We're really going to narrow that in. You're going to have your build brief, and then we're going to have some build time inside of Lovable. And then we're going to talk about next steps and really what the community is for and how I can support you in that.
And this is really for people that have been curious about AI, but they really haven't taken action. Or it's for people that like
have a methodology of how they do coaching, and they want to like grow beyond those one-on-one sessions, and they want to start to build a tool for their clients. That's exactly what Lovable can do. It's exactly what I've done inside my community, the Dad Uprising. I have built an amazing like progressive habit tracking app with progress reports and AI and all that cool stuff. But I was able to do that because I've put in all of these tools into practice. So click the link down below. I have it. Join Build with AI. Join that community. Get in the workshop on February 2nd. I'll see you there. I'm so excited for it. I'll talk to you then. Peace.